Hey y'all, it's me, Alex from the Longest Cosplays, featuring my cat, Kal-El. He's not usually up here for the intros, but he's up here now. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I got a package. I was in the shower, I heard my dogs barking, and usually when they bark this early, someone got a package. Usually it's my mother or my grandmother, but today it was me. This is courtesy of Eric T over at SideQuestComics. Thank you so much. I have a package for him I need to send out. A lot of the contents are actually, you can't see any of it, but they're on my shelf, like ready to be boxed and whatnot. But yeah, me and him, we've done some chatting, you know, outside of the shows or whatever. He said he had stuff for me because I have stuff for him. In fact, at Heroes Con, in the middle of the show, he texted me saying, "Hey man, avoid looking for these sort of things. I got a lot of stuff for you." And I was like, "Alright, cool. Maybe we'll fill in some runs." And my cat is very interested in seeing what Eric T got me. So, oh, and now, oh, I love this little guy. He's strange. He's strange. Oh, there you go. So let's open up this package, shall we? Box is open. Very tightly packaged, I gotta say. Like, because there's more cardboard, that's why I feel so. Bubble wrap, gonna be great to reuse later, so thank you for that. Oh, we got green painter's tape. Green painter's tape. He knows me. He knows that my favorite color is green. Because, you know, Return of the Jedi does have the best lightsaber. He agrees with me. Look at that. Top, I think, with a little guy on it. Eric T, for those who don't know, he went to art school. I don't remember where. I don't even know if I was even told where, but I know he went to art school, so he's a little artist. So the contents are, like, there's so much. I almost don't know how to, I guess the easiest way. Oh, I see. Okay. I see where the tape is. Yeah, here we go. Went to art school. I wish he actually, or I hope someday he actually goes ahead and, like, does something with that, because he's a talented artist from what I've seen. I'm, like, gonna have to, like, shred through this bubble wrap, and I feel so bad because I don't like doing that, but there's, genuinely, there's so much in here, that I don't even know how to. I almost feel like I have to, like, destroy the box, or at least flip this upside down. We could try that, actually, see if that helps any. This probably isn't the intended method, but that worked. So, let's see, set that over there. And then flip this back the right way up. And then this should be 10 times easier to, you know, get a hold of. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So, box that I know my cat's gonna love. So first off, we got backing board. I love that this community uses backing boards to write shit on. It's so nice. Got some stickers here. I want to peel the stickers off very carefully because I don't want to ruin the text on this board. And then I don't want to ruin the stickers themselves, so boom! There you go. Just put that there. I think it's just one sticker. Yeah, just one sticker. SideQuestComics logo. There you go. This will be going on my PS5. I have a bunch of stickers. I'll have to take a photo of it for a video someday. But I have stickers decked out, like, on almost all of my belongings now, of stuff from the buddies. So, you read this here. He dated it 6/15. It is currently June 20th. So, pretty fast shipping time, I'd say. says, Alex, enjoy all these books. Some I know you need for GL Run, some fun ones, and a few just to pass along for fun. Look forward to one day hanging out at a con. Your bud, Eric T. Huffman, SideQuestComics. You're getting my last sticker. You're getting my last sticker. Spelled incorrectly, I'm sorry, I have to point that out. And look at that, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Very McFarlane-esque. Very McFarlane-esque Spider-Man, I like that. I almost want to, like, put this up somewhere, because I like this. So, I'll set this right here. So, flip first stack. So, alright. So, I guess I should probably, well, obviously I've seen the top book here, but I'm actually going to top pack you wanted, but you're getting all I got. Okay. So, those who know I'm a 3D Man fan. He's a very niche character. Had a big role in this series, the Avengers: The Initiative, especially the Delroy Garrett Jr. Version of 3D Man. He did a lot with the scrolls and whatnot. So I've only read like a handful of issues of Avengers: The Initiative, but I know he appears in some of them. One of them, I think it was issue 19, was one of my wish list books for this year. I ended up getting it, which was cool. But I know he's in a few others. And there you go, the last of that. A lot of the, I'm starting to like take notes here on how to like, because I've never sent a package of books to anyone. So seeing how everyone does this is very nice actually. So I've already seen the top book, but I'm actually we're going to go this way because I want to be fully surprised. So we got Avengers: The Initiative. This is annual number 1. Very cool cover. Very cool cover. I don't think I've actually ever seen this one. Got Iron Spider right there. I have his first appearance. Oh, there's a lot in this one. So we got number 26. There's another one in here. I'll put it down here because I don't want to risk anything right now. And then there's actually 4 books in here. Even the cat is surprised. But he can't come up here because there's a lot of stuff up here. I'm sorry, buddy. So we got 4 books in one. I'll put everything that's in here, but we got some more Avengers: The Initiative. This seems to be another 4 in 1. He really did give me everything he got. 24 and 21 are the ones that I can see here. We have number 7 featuring many an Iron Spider on the cover. That's cool. And number 11. This was during the Iron Man 2008 promotion, I guess, judging by the corner box here. Number 5 and number 2 with War Machine. I love me some War Machine. And then got number 12, number 15. Again, there are so many. He's just gonna have to. You know what? Fine. The cat gets what he wants. I can't say no to his cute little face. So if he wants to sit by the window, he gets to sit by the window. Just means that I have to move a couple things. Move a couple things around. Just fine. I can just put all this on the bed. Boom. There you go. So we got what I can only assume is close to or finishing out the entire goddamn run of Avengers: The Initiative. Thank you for that. Not complaining, obviously, but this is going to be a fun read. So I'll put that right there. Got a metric shit ton of books right there. I just know my read pile is going to grow exponentially. As if it didn't already from HeroesCon. Now it seems... Okay, there's a couple of individuals, so let's go right here. Ooh! Uncanny X-Men 302. I think I have this one, but I think I might have it at a newsstand. If I do already have this, it's a nicer condition anyway, and that's awesome. Featuring Colossus on the cover. Johnny his favorite X-Men member of the X-Men. Over Johnny's Comics Stuff. Subscribe to his channel. Got Thing number 15. I actually don't think I own a single issue of the original Thing run, where he's off post Secret Wars. I think it was post Secret Wars. He's off somewhere. I'm forgetting where it is, but I know he like goes somewhere else and leaves the Fantastic Four for a while. So that's cool. Got Thing number 18 right here. Seems I got a couple of Thing books here. Got issue 19 right here. And I love the Thing. I love the whole Fantastic Four, so it's really hard to say like who my favorite of the team is. But Ben is definitely like he's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. Issue 20, just because of like how compelling he is. I love him. I love him so much. Issue 21, Newsy, I think. Yeah, Newsstand. Gonna have a great reading pile. Oh. Issue 22, Newsy. The final chapter of Rocky Grimm's Space Ranger. That's also a really cool cover. I like that. And then I think a couple of these are flipped upside down. So let's do this. Issue 23. Great. Who needs the Fantastic Four anyway? I need the Fantastic Four. I love Fantastic Four. Oh, there you go, number 24, and he's fighting the Rhino on the cover. That's awesome. Dude, this is a lot more than I was expecting. Number 25. Getting some major If This Be My Destiny vibes from this cover. I like that. We love a good... It's probably not an intentional Spider-Man homage, but, you know, let me have this. And then number 25. This is the last, I think, probably the last of the Thing books that are in here. And a sinister Marvel supervillain that's what's guest starring. So that's cool. That's Thing books here. My nose is itchy. Every time I record, my nose always gets like really itchy for no reason. And then there's one more here before the next stack. IDW Ghostbusters. This is a Convolution. It's a one-shot featuring the original team. You know, Peter, Egon, Ray, and Winston. Those who know me know that I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. I am actively seeking out the real Ghostbusters books from Now Comics. However, I don't have a lot of the IDW run, or any IDW Ghostbusters for that matter. I don't have very many of those, so if I see a Ghostbusters book, I'm going to pick it up. But it's nice to have this one. I think there's a run, it's Ghostbusters International, I think it was, where they, you know, obviously they go all around the world, and there's different teams or whatever. Love that run. It's a pretty great, I think it was like 12 or so issues long. It's pretty awesome. I love that. So, to have another Ghostbusters book to add to the collection is awesome. Thank you, Eric T. And then, last but not least, GL, special art I know you love. I know you'll love. E. And I already see it. I already know what this is. There's a lot. Hold on. I want to, like, truly, get the idea across to you guys how fucking cool this is. And that's just more bubble wrap. So let me get all of these pieces of tape off. It's always like a little nerve-wracking getting these off, because like I know painter's tape isn't going to damage a bag much, but you know, me being as careful as I usually am with all these things, you know, you can never be too sure. Obviously you can see what it is, but there's more context behind this than you might think there is. So so I'm gonna look away from these. I'm gonna flip them upside down so that I don't see them. Okay, here we go. It's Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, my favorite Green Lantern. As I said, he went to art school. Very talented artist. Every now and again, he does these scribble show where he gets him. I think it's usually him, Rich, Stevie D. I know Adam has made a few appearances here and there on that show. I know I was supposed to go on there, but he asked me last second and I was already out of town. Please invite me. Please. I promise I'm not going to be out of town. Probably won't be out of town by the next time you do one of these, so please get me back on. Seriously though, this is awesome. He was doing this on his Scribble show. I think one of the last ones he did. He was drawing this. And just it's so cool. Like, this is definitely like going up on. I have a couple pieces of artwork hung up around my room, but there's a few. I want to start doing some ones from the buddies on the side of my shelf here. This is going up on there. This is awesome. I'm actually going to keep this right here so that I remember to put it up. And then, as the sticky note said, all of these are some Green Lantern books, so I'm very excited to see what these are. You're going to see these before I do. Green Lantern Corps, number 25. This is part of the New 52. 0 year. I believe that's John Stewart on the cover. Yeah, John Stewart on the cover. Those who know, picking up a lot of the filler issues between... well, I'm picking up all the Green Lantern filler issues across the board, but all the adjacent issues too. All the adjacent books. So Green Lantern Corps, New Guardians, all that sort of thing. So that's cool. That was number 25. Green Lantern Corps number 21, featuring Star Sapphire on the cover. New 52. Robert Venditti on the book. Green Lantern Corps. This would be volume. In my head, it's volume 1 because the original Green Lantern Corps run from the 80s is just a continued numbering for volume 2 Green Lantern, so technically this is volume 1 to me, but you know, it's volume 2 on Comic Geeks, and I don't know what it is for CLZ, so we'll just say volume 1 or volume 2 for my, you know, Green Lantern Corps 52, with Cyborg Superman on the cover. Very crucial character. Number 50, whoa, Cyborg Superman returns. That is a... Okay, yeah, a new costume, too. It's been a while since I've read a lot of this stuff. I forgot there was a new costume. Number 24, with Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. You can never go wrong with the Tomasi and Gleason duo. Best on Superman. Really great in Green Lantern Corps. You cannot go wrong with it. Got Sinestro number 3. This is one that I really needed. Best villain-oriented run I've ever read by Cullen Bunn and Dale Eaglesham in the beginning. I know several other artists were on the book later, but if you haven't read the New 52 Sinestro run, what are you doing? Please go read it. It is awesome. So that's one to cross off the list. This is upside down. New Guardians number 1. I was surprised I didn't have this one, but New Guardians number 26, featuring Kyle Rayner as the White Lantern, who I think is best as White Lantern. Nowadays they kind of treat it like a Super Saiyan thing. It was like a power-up, I guess. But he was just the White Lantern for so long. That's what it feels like. That's how he should be. This is number 23. There were quite a few New Guardians issues that I needed, so he's knocking out a huge chunk of my run. Just from this one package. This is number 22. Relic will break you. Relic is a great villain. I like Relic. Here we go. Issue 17. This is another one I was surprised I didn't have until I was looking at all the ones that I was looking at my lists or whatever. Because this is a great cover. New Guardians is also a really good book to read if you're a big Kyle Rayner fan. It's a pure, well, it's not like solely focused on it, but he's like the main Lantern character of New Guardians. And I think, you know, probably not the best place to start out if you're a Kyle fan, or if you are interested in Kyle, but it's a really good read if you're a big Kyle Rayner fan. Number 16. Very menacing cover. Very menacing cover. Almost looks like something you'd see at a Swamp Thing. Number 15. Oh god. I cannot get enough of the of his Honor Guard costume. This is when Kyle Rayner joins the Honor Guard. He gets a new costume, obviously, as you can see. And it's so clean. I love it. I don't prefer it to the his classic costume, obviously, but his Honor Guard is like up there, one of my favorites for him. Number 14, featuring Yellow Lantern Kyle Rayner. You know, because he's cool. He could be in every corps. Number 12, Great Lie Exposed. Number 12. He really is just knocking out like almost every single one that I need. This is number 1. This is the A cover. I almost forgot what term it was. This is one I definitely didn't have, and I was also surprised because I would usually see this for like $5, and I'm like, I don't want to pay. It's a $1 book. You can I've seen it in the dollar bins, and I just haven't taken advantage of it. But for, you know, I'm not paying $5 for it. But really great cover right there. So that's New Guardians number 1. I want to see, are these all oriented? These are all oriented the same way. Cool. We got Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps number 1. Very much one that I needed. I went to my my LCS yesterday, and I saw this in the bin for $5.50. Or no, it was $3.50. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I love my LCS, I really do. Would not buy back issues from them often unless it was something I really needed and I know I'm never gonna see again. Number 5, Jessica Cruz and Simon Bass. This is Green Lanterns. One that I also needed. And then the last one, number 78. Number 78. I have this one, but I do have it. Yeah, 78. I have this book signed by Darryl Banks. However, never gonna say no to a gift. And it's also nice to have signed and unsigned copies of books, so I can read, you know, have a reader's copy. So this is nice. Either way, I can't complain. I definitely can't complain. When I got probably, I don't even know, I wasn't counting in my head, but there's probably like, there's a shit ton of books here. I'll put a number down here. Put a number down here, because this is probably the most amount of books I've ever received and will probably ever receive in an AOK. Wow. Eric T, thank you so much for all that. I mean, again, hold on, I gotta show you guys this again. I have to show you guys this again. Like, this is awesome. Like, as a huge Hal Jordan fan, you know, having an original piece of artwork like this from one of the buddies is so fucking cool. It's so cool. Eric T, thank you so much. Because I got this package, you know, and I just got done putting like all my clean laundry away, vacuumed the room up a little bit. So to have a package show up, you know, and have all this great stuff in it, man, that means a lot to me. By the time this goes up, my Heroes Con haul video will obviously be up. But probably by the time this video goes up, the package that I have for you, Eric T, will have already been sent out. I hate to say that it's not going to have as much cool stuff as this has, but there's some stuff in there that I figured you'd probably like. So, yeah, this is a longer video for an AOK, but you can see why now. All right, it has been like, I want to say, I don't know, it's been like a couple of days, a week or so, since I got this, or no, not a week. Feels like it's been a week, but I don't think it has been a week. Either way, it's been a minute since I received this package. Apparently, I was supposed to get another thing, and you might be wondering, what is that other thing you're supposed to be getting? Well, I'm wearing it. Got the SideQuestComics t-shirt. It's in a large, which I shockingly fit pretty well into. I usually wear men's mediums, but lately, both Johnny's shirt and Eric T's shirt now. I think our larges, and I fit pretty well into them, so that's nice. I actually took note here of how many books Eric T got me. 53 books, which is more than I usually get at some of my local shows, so that's cool. I figured I already did an outro sequence, but after I got done recording, Eric T was like, "Hey man, you should have gotten a package in the mail. Don't open it yet." And I was like, that would have been my cat is playing with toys underneath my desk. Okay, he's not gonna want to join me. He's like, "Don't open the package. There's another thing for it." And I was like, that would have been great to know, like 30 minutes ago, because that's when I started recording. But nonetheless, I got the shirt. It's here now. Thank you, Eric T. This is awesome. Yeah. Thank you for the books. Thank you for the shirt. Now I will actually do the outro sequence. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.